NBA rumors: Kings not pursuing Jimmy Butler as part of De'Aaron Fox trade talks. Jimmy Butler and De'Aaron Fox will not be traded for each other. As Jimmy Butler and De'Aaron Fox headline the two biggest players who are available ahead of the trade deadline, there's a good chance that they will not be traded for each other, according to The Athletic's Sam Amick, as the Kings front office continues to canvass the league for solutions to their uncertain future, with known involvement in several situations beyond Fox. This much is clear. They do not see Jimmy Butler as the answer, Amick wrote. Per league sources, the Kings are not pursuing the disgruntled Miami star, who is serving an indefinite suspension, while Heat officials attempt to trade him. As the Kings front office continues to canvass the league for solutions to their uncertain future, with known involvement in several situations beyond Fox, this much is clear. They do not see Jimmy Butler as the answer, Amick wrote. Per league sources, the Kings are not pursuing the disgruntled Miami star, who is serving an indefinite suspension, while Heat officials attempt to trade him. The Kings were not one of Butler's preferred destinations, but the Heat have also lowered the asking price in return for him. Since that happened, it doesn't look like Butler will be an option for them, and it makes sense because of the talent they already have in that position. The Heat seem to be one of Fox's destinations, as the Heat do need a point guard, and he'll get to reunite with an old college teammate, Bam Adebayo. It seems more than likely that Fox could be traded to the San Antonio Spurs, which was one of his top options. The Spurs have the assets to give the Kings, which may interest them in making the deal. Where could Jimmy Butler land? There's no idea where Jimmy Butler could land now and between the trade deadline. At first, it felt like it was inevitable that he would be traded to the Suns, but they can't make a deal unless Bradley Beal waives his no-trade clause, and they haven't talked to him about doing that. The Warriors were a team that seemed to get back in talks about Butler after the Heat lowered their asking price, but there's uncertainty about how he would fit in the locker room, according to Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor. My league sources say Stephen Curry specifically has concerns over Jimmy Butler's fit in the locker room, and Steve Kerr shares those feelings, O'Connor said. Golden State's indecision about trading for Butler seems to be largely tied to Steph and Kerr's worry about personality fit there. Another team that seems to be interested in Butler is the Milwaukee Bucks, who don't mind putting all their chips in to help improve their championship chances. There are several options where Butler could be before the trade deadline, and it will be interesting to see where he lands.